And the man formerly responsible for DWI education in Oneida County sat in a courtroom today and listened to police officers testify about the night he was pulled over for DWI drugs.
Former County Stop DWI Coordinator Tom Giruzzi was in Utica City Court today for an evidence suppression hearing. News Channel 2's Caitlin Earler was there. She joins us now live in studio with the details from today's testimony. Caitlin.
Well, Kristen and Jason, today's court appearance focused on the evidence collected at the time of Giruzzi's arrest. There were two witnesses that testified today, an investigator with the Oneida County Sheriff's Office who arrested Giruzzi and the drug recognition expert, or DRE, from the Rome Police Department who evaluated him after he was arrested. Giruzzi's attorney previously filed motions to suppress evidence collected in relation to DWI charges. The arresting officer that testified today spoke about the night he made the arrest. He says Giruzzi was stopped for being on his cell phone. When he pulled him over, he says he was fidgety and smelled like alcohol. He asked him to step out of the car and complete a sobriety test. During that test, he says he saw a white powdery substance in Giruzzi's nose. The officer says based on observation, Giruzzi failed that sobriety test and he was then arrested. He says Giruzzi later admitted that he had done cocaine, but he passed his blood alcohol test. After he was arrested, the DRE came in to evaluate him. The defense is arguing that the DRE evaluation should have been done before he was arrested. Therefore, his attorney says there was no probable cause for his arrest. His attorney also says he had been unlawfully detained and denied access to an attorney before submitting a blood test. According to the testimony, before Giruzzi took his blood test, he said, "I guess I should call a lawyer." But the investigator continued to question him. Now the defense is asking for the arrest, the blood test, and the DWI charges to be dismissed so they can't be used during trial. And Judge John Gannon did not rule on today's hearing. This case will be back in Utica City Court January 8th. Kristen and Jason, back to you.
Caitlin, thank you. Utica police continue to look for the person